An officer finds himself caught in a time loop in a war with an alien race. His skills increase as he faces the same brutal combat scenarios, and his union with a Special Forces warrior gets him closer and closer to defeating the enemy. Fucking Edge of Tomorrow. This movie is a great example of a film with not only a cool concept, but a very tidy execution of the cool concept. Year after year, I find only a handful of films are capable of having concept and execution work in harmony. This film did it. What I found super impressive early on was Tom Cruise playing a character in which I was able to stop thinking, oh, look at fucking Tom Cruise doing his bloody macho acting. He's been in a lot of great flicks, but I think I was able to get absorbed in the William Cage character because he showed cowardice, fear, vulnerability. Usually a Tom Cruise character is pretty bloody arrogant and picture perfect.
I'll be the one to pick you up again when you decide you've had enough of it.
So, off the bat, respect to Tom for hanging up the ego and playing a reluctant, gutless, piss-weak bloke. Fucking engaging hero journey. Crikey, Emily Blunt was fucking sensational. Pretty sure I am in love. All too often filmmakers obsess over strong female characters, and this results in forced, callous, cold Sheila characters just labelled as strong. What made Rita strong was, yes, her bad arsery, but also still having a very soft emotional underbelly. The humane tender moments between William and Rita made male and female strong for me, instead of watching two fucking characters with hyper-masculine personas and no bloody feelings. I loved this scene seeing a bloke nurse the Sheila who has hit a wall emotionally and physically, instead of the action movie cliche of seeing the fucking bloke get his cuts and bruises and coffee needs attended to. The video game frustration feel was bloody beaut. Every time Cage died, he had to go back to the checkpoint of waking up. He had to master a certain sequence by doing it over and over, which can totally be applied to putting in infinite hours on N64 GoldenEye, 00 Agent difficulty. It was bloody intense seeing him get further into uncharted territory, but then carking it and having to respawn. I liked the black comedy tone for many of the deaths too, and the science-logical mumbo-jumbo delivered by Noah Taylor wasn't too much of a mess, which was nice. Bill Paxton told us the theme of the movie early on, with the line that fate comes from discipline, which is similar to Terminator 2 and No Fate But What You Make. William Cage could only change his fate and the fate of humanity by practicing and repeating the same bullshit day over and over until he becomes awesome like Rita and they win the fucking war together. He becomes a glorified version of the heroic soldiers he promotes at the beginning of the film when he's an army media relations dick snap. I do worry that beneath the film's awesomeness is a military pro-recruitment message. If it was any genre outside of sci-fi, it would have definitely come across as a cheesy joy in the army piece of shit. But the alien world makes the hooray for disciplined war heroes message bearable, kind of like bloody Starship Troopers, which was a mint movie. Additional fun fact is that this flick was based on a Japanese novel called All You Need Is Kill by Hiroshi Sakuruzaka. Might grab a cheeky copy. Overall, this movie had more greatness than shitness. It's a cool concept with a solid execution, which I think is rare. Engaging characters, humble direction, and shit-hot special and visual effects. I saw the 2D version at the Moving Picture House, and that was satisfying spectacle enough over all the 3D bullshit. Give it a bloody watch, it's a good night out.